Um, Hi there, I'm Danny Henderson. Welcome back to my disclosure channel. It is 2025, and we have been promised that all repressed technology that serves and helps and heals, allegedly, humankind is going to be released this year. Well, you might recognize this beautiful man here. He's my friend, John White, a leader in design engineering. And this man pushed forth Rife, Royal Rife, the great man who was slain for curing, for helping, allegedly. We have to put those silly words in because the retardos at YouTube like to treat us like children. And also, beautiful audience out there on my channel that I cherish. John and I have spent maybe, I don't know, at least 3 or 4 other broadcasts together, sharing his technology that helps people around the world. And do you know what sneaky little boob tube did? They stole that information. They took down my broadcast with this great man. Can you imagine that John White is so brilliant, such a lead
My,
in technology? No, you
what?
have to take it. You have to take the compliments. You have to. On this channel, I'm going to butter you up, my love, because you deserve that. So they took down
No,
broadcast. John White, the floor is yours. I'll stop embarrassing you now, my love.
thanks. No, no. Well, the reason they took the videos off is because my name is Mud now. But the thing is, I'm part of a really big movement, and that could be the fear factor that they have. The we say things as they are, and we're now making equipment that it really does make a huge change to people's lives. Hey, we can't have that in 2024, 25. So let's take it off and keep everyone blind. Yeah. So yeah, it's fantastic to be back on your show again. I was balking quite a bit at your introduction. Like I'm an ordinary person, but my aspirations have always been quite high, and I think we're doing very well in that area. We're making progress, and I really hope, as you think, 2025 is the pivotal year when big things happen, big things, and
Yeah.
we want to be part of the fun.
Exactly. Well, you've certainly been long enough in the trenches. It's way past time to stand up and take your rightful place as a company. A lot of people will know you for your Spooky 2 technology, which is amazing, which again,
Yes,
we've highlighted many times on this channel. But also, you have a new product that you're so excited to share. So let's give the
I
beautiful people world first on this channel. John White, the floor is yours
that's
again.
true. That's absolutely true, everybody. Danny Henderson's the very first person that we are allowing to interview us uh, to showcase our product. You know, Danny, we love you and we love what you stand for, truth, honesty, and putting the news out there. So when I was asked, well, everyone else, no, 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 but your name came up and, oh, yes, yes,
Thank
it'll be a pleasure. So without any further ado, I'll show this product and I'll let the people wonder what it is. Okay, now it's little, it's got curved edges, it's lovely, and it's got a little black circle there. That black circle is a display, um, and it shows things on this display. Things they'll probably try and censor this too, but good luck to them. Um, what this is the answer to people that are too busy to sit down and have treatments or to spend time on a learning curve. Now, unbeknownst to you, Danny, and many other people, the reason why there hasn't been any exciting new Spooky 2 products released over, wow, a year, I guess. There have been small improvements in that, but nothing big, is because for over 2.5 years we've been developing this little baby. Um, okay, I'll cut to the chase. What this is a pure scalar transmitter. It's a device that broadcasts scalar frequencies, pure scalar frequencies, in a way that doesn't require tuning. It doesn't really require any training at all. You can take it out from the box. Um, Now, because it's so new, and because we want to get this unit past customs, so we can't preload it with programs. But when you receive it, you connect it onto your computer and run a software which you load the programs on, you can load. We've made a quick pack, so it loads in 20 or 21 different programs instantly. Then you unplug it, and then you've got all these programs available, which you can choose from for helping yourself. Am I allowed to use naughty words on this video?
You can swear if
Like,
you like, yeah, but you remember
no, no, well,
the algorithms, they
no, oh, no, I'm talking about
helpful
internet
words,
naughty
any
words.
healing words, they stop it. So go ahead to see what happens. And they might skip
Okay,
this one, because we know the pedigree now of the people that run YouTube. So, let's take a chance.
okay, well, increase your wellness. I'll keep it the safe words, and people can use their substitution methods that they've become used
Yeah.
to. They increase your wellness in many areas. In fact, the program names that we've chosen are very, very, they're bland. Things like, let's see, I'll see if I can get this right. Relaxation one. Can you see that?
Yes.
Now it's on padlock, so I've got to press the button again. Relaxation one. We've got full body cleansing.
Mm,
Cleansing is allowed. The FDA and other authorities allow that. Runny nose, intestines, ear noise. Well, I know tinnitus by other words, but there we go. Ear noise. Song of the spine. The
beautiful.
alignment one for your body alignment.
Oh,
And for any of these, you find it, and then you press the run button. Then it turns purple, which means you are now being treated by that program. Now, if I can do that back to front with this held up to a screen, you can do it this way, looking at it. It's super simple to use, very simple. So we've addressed in one product the complexity of our Spooky 2 products, whilst raising the bar yet again for Scalar. Now, Spooky has a Scalar device. Um, to use it, you've got to connect the two boxes together with a length of wire. You've got to tune it until a light comes on to its brightest point. And then you put a substance on the transmitter coil, or you connect a generator onto it, or you use harmonizer and you connect an audio. Enough already. People are thinking, what is this? I just want to have something which I can hold in my hand, turn on, and choose a program and run. And not just that, but if I turn it off and then I turn it back on again, it's ready to run the same program. Okay, here it is. We've shrunken two large boxes into this little unit. Actually, Danny, as time goes by and there's advancements in electronics, as there always is, this little thing here has got a more powerful processor than our very, very powerful Generator X Pro, which is a frequency generator. It's amazing.
it is amazing.
Um,
Well, tell us how this scalar technology transmits. Tell people in the most basic terms, people like me that don't have much of a brain. Um, tell us how it works.
okay, I will. I think I can. I think I can do that. I mean, I'll avoid anything technical. We have EMFs around us now. As most people know, EMFs are not the good guys. Um, it's signals that your body can't use and are foreign to the body. Now, our DNA is a bit of a tangent, but I'll get round to it. Our DNA is a twisted helical strand, which actually makes a perfect scalar receiver. Our body uses scalar signals to communicate distances. So when you're developing as a fetus, the cells in your head knew what the cells were doing in your toes. It wasn't using EMFs, which is an unnatural signal. It's using scalar, which is a natural signal. So the challenge has been, how can we replicate that? Now, up to around 2.5 years ago, this was going to be a commonplace contact mode device where you connect TENS pads to your body. But, John came a thinking and we tried this and that. And hang on, this actually can work. And so 6 months beyond that, we had the very first prototype scalar transmitter device, which transmitted only scalar fields, no EMFs. So when this is in your pocket, like it's designed to be, or in your purse, it doesn't subject you to any EMFs. It's pure scalar. The scalar field creates a bubble around you. Um, and that's like a bubble of protection. When I was trying to describe it to the suffering people that I work with, they suffer because they've got to work with me. I was trying to think of an analogy, and I said it's like a circle. What's a circle? And I said, well, like a halo around you, the halo of protection, where wherever you go, because you're carrying this, you have a 3 foot radius halo of protection, and this is called halo for that reason because of this description I was trying to give it. So a scalar field is a natural field that your body uses for its everyday use. Even now, your cells are communicating in a scalar way. And so this talks your body's language. It's not like a Russian person talking to an Arabic person. There's just nothing, no similarities between the languages. So of course you can't get the information between the two, or useful information. In fact, they'll end up with a headache, and that's what you get with EMFs. It's a language that your body can't handle, and you end up with a headache. Because it's pure scalar, there's no chance of that. And because it's pure scalar, the information that this puts out is used by your body and is useful for your body. Because it doesn't use a carrier frequency, which means a tuned frequency like our spooky scalar uses, it's a pure form of scalar. Nothing more or nothing less. Every single scalar wave is the signal that your body needs and uses. And so it's a really, really exciting product. And I believe it is a world first, and it certainly is for the capabilities that it has. You can store 30 programs on this unit. So you can select what ailments you want. And the software, it keeps things very, very simple in the descriptions. Everyday words, words that pass the 3-letter agencies and are allowed to be used and are meaningful for people. They understand. So it's a very non-scientific unit. And then run it. And then if you want to try something else, run that. So you can run headache programs, you can run migraine, you can run sleep programs, digestion programs, simple programs that really help people. But I've only mentioned a small snippet of what this unit can do. Yes, it does do, it holds 30 programs, and you can choose the programs that you want from with a online database. What we intend this unit to do is broadcast, in addition to what I've mentioned, protein frequencies, which are the Sternheimer, Joel Sternheimer. Got there in the end. He was a French researcher that found that you can emulate proteins through audio. You can play music to plants, and the plants grow extraordinarily well. The the audio can be broadcast through this device precisely without any carrier or anything, pure scalar. Extrapolating that, it can broadcast proteins which are necessary to resolve people that are unwell. I've managed to avoid that word, haven't I?
Doing
So
very
if you have conditions that there is no hope for, they can be run on this device. things that you're told are hereditary. Yes, they may be passed on through genetics, but they can be addressed and corrected by the use of this device.
That's
And
incredible.
so that's I'm sorry.
No, I have a question. This is so
Yes.
exciting and so magical to listen to, and something that is just going to really revolutionize the way that we address our well-being on certain levels, especially the mad, crazy, busy people, right? Which we need to really address. Go, guys, calm down,
Yes.
relax, breath. But how do we use it? We press a button, it makes a sound, and we put it against our body. Like, show us the ways that we do actually hold it to use it to get the most out of it.
Sure. Okay. Well, I'll do it so I can see the screen. You're talking about meditation, so let's have a look. I'd run the seven chakras. I choose the seven chakras
Hmm.
and I press play. So it's now running the seven chakras. You'll see that um, most of the time in the display, or in fact, all the time, you'll see this a symbol of this person meditating. Does that? Can you see that?
I can see yes, pretty much. Yeah,
It's a
and I
little
can
bit
see the
vague. Sorry.
circle getting bigger, get the
Yes.
circle around the edge getting more lit
Oh
up.
no, no, yes, but in the middle,
Yeah.
it's very hard to show. But
Yes.
there's a symbol.
Yes.
It's because it's of the body. So you can use it while meditating to help your body relax and go into deeper states. And where do we place it? Well, you don't place it anywhere because as we speak, I've got a very large bubble of protection where the scalar field is passing through me. So I don't need to do anything special. I can put it on the desk, put it in a pocket, or put it in my purse if I had a purse, but I don't. But just saying, or just nearby. If I was at work, I just put it next to anywhere, next to the computer, and then continue my day's activities. There's no special need to wear it. Having said that, it does come with a lanyard and a little holder, which if you just slip the unit into here and hang it around your neck. But that's a bit high techy, That's, but it's there as an option. If you don't have any pockets or purse or anywhere to put it, then you can always do that. It's
Yeah.
but you just ensure that you're within 3 feet of the unit.
Yeah, that's just so amazing.
That's it.
It's like health on the go. Or let's put a W
On
in
the
front
go.
of that. We may as well, because it's also your wealth. Your health is your wealth. It is the most important thing, as we absolutely know. So, yeah, it's incredible
Yeah.
because what you've created there, that little handheld unit, so simple. And that's what we need. Again, we're just so overburdened with everything on the planet, or
Mm.
been to this point, and to have something so beautifully simple, so clean, so small, so non-threatening, that you've been pouring yourself into the last 2.5 years, as you said. And scalar technology is at the forefront, isn't it? It's at the forefront.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes. Who have been your
Yeah. So it's,
inspiration for scalar technology
I,
and wellness?
I'm sorry. What is?
Who's been your inspiration, your influences over these years?
Well, I mean, they're the people that are no longer with us, like Nikola Tesla and Maxwell. They did the sciences. Always, though, the motivation is me realizing that there are people out there who need help. And Danny, when people are sick, they don't want to go pouring through manuals and learn things. They just want really to turn it on. When you buy a toaster, I mean, most toasters, you just put the toaster in, you push the lever and it's in, and it gets hot, and then, with everything going well, it should pop up again later. That's what you want. An equivalent of that for treating very serious issues. And maybe later on, as you get better, you can go deeper into it. But you don't need to with this device. It's just so simple. It's like a mobile medbed. You don't, it's got the convenience of a much larger, much more expensive machine
Yeah.
at the level of convenience where you can use it and it
Yeah.
becomes personalized.
Your Spooky 2 Rife technology that you've enhanced from the days of Royal Rife, are incredible. And my friend Her name is Chantel Mayberg. You know her well off Aquarius Africa Rising channel.
Yes.
Um, she's always showing your Spooky 2 and the people who've used it and their beautiful testimonies. Now, they seem to stay up on her channel, which I'm so happy for Shanti and for you that they do. Um, and it's just so lovely to have that reference point of the Spooky 2 to right now in 2025, January, February 2025, that this is where we're at. This is where John White, design engineer, inventor, visionary. Seriously, I know you get very uncomfortable, and again, I don't care.
Yeah. Look, I'm going. No, 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 really. Part of my
I will
belief
allow you to
system,
interrupt me. Go ahead, sir.
part of my belief system is to have no ego. And
Yes.
so those sorts of words tend to seed ego.
Mhm.
And I've managed to live my years without an ego, and I don't intend to have it grow now. So everything you're saying now should really be addressed to all the people that are helping me to create
Yeah.
this product and bring it out there. And even people like yourself to promote it and let people know. You think I can do what you do? Interruption ended. Sorry, Danny. I didn't want
No,
to be
I
rude.
love
It's just
it.
that I'm going to
No,
be talking.
again, we've been playing together now 3 or 4 years on my channel. And very first saw you on Elena Danan's channel, but she's a big fan of yours too, promoting, the wellness work that you do. And here you are, and you've never ever stay or strayed off the path of falling into the ego. We know that about you, John. That's why you and I are friends. That's why you're on my channel. And that's why that we're doing the World Fair, the Halo, because it's exciting, it's wonderful. And you mentioned med beds. That's very interesting because we know that this year, in particular, the med bed technology is coming out. It's going into the hospitals around the world. Let me think now again, because the guidelines. Um, and it's free. They're going to be free, and they're dealing with veterans and little ones first. So it's going to be a bit
Yes.
of a wait, a bit of a wait for people. And so, in the meantime, because I know a lot of people that I can't wait for this to happen. I can't wait for that to happen. Sometimes you're just going to keep waiting. Sometimes you have to take control of your well-being and go ahead and do something like this. So, and again, this
Right, right.
the technology. So you mentioned the EMFs, the electromagnetic frequencies, and you mentioned the fact that they are unhealthy. So to some people that haven't heard that, that might be slightly concerning for them. So let's just go a little bit into what you exactly mean about the EMFs that your scalar technology is basically eradicating.
Right. Well, EMFs are the signals that the things like Wi-Fi routers or appliances, especially the high power appliances, they emit. Um, and even if you don't have Wi-Fi, if you don't have electricity in your house, you've still got EMFs because you've got a high likelihood of having a smart meter in your home, which puts out powerful radio waves, or you've got TV and radio stations broadcasting their advertisements out. You can't avoid it in the modern era. So yeah, and EMFs pass through just about everything. So it's hard to prevent EMFs from entering your body. But what you can do is make those EMFs coherent so that whilst they are passing through your body, they do no harm. It's I was trying to explain it to a colleague, and I ended up saying it's like when light passes through water, it can have a, I'm going to use a technical word, refraction. It changes, it bends, the light bends as it passes through the water. But after it exits the water, it resumes its original, path, but on a slight angle. But in the water itself, that light beam has changed. And the scalar field is like that. Within the 3 foot radius bubble that's around you, the EMFs that are passing through aren't dangerous. They're still there and you can still measure them, but they're not dangerous.
Mhm.
Did I answer that Okay.
You did beautifully. And so, given that the Halo
Mm.
technology that you've created puts the human frequency into a bubble, it kind of reminds me a little bit of, and to avoid the EMS bombarding the field, it's sort of like a Faraday cage, a modern day Faraday, an organic frequencing a Faraday cage. What say you to that?
It is, but a Faraday cage blocks completely,
Mm.
whereas this sphere of scalar field doesn't block. It allows the EMFs through, which is kind of okay because that means you can still use your cell phone while you have the scalar device on you. But the signal as it's passing through your body is not dangerous. It becomes just transparent to your body and passes straight through. Um, yeah, I haven't thought of a better analogy than how I've said already. It
But
yeah,
it's
it just
leading
makes it
edge.
more key.
It's leading edge technology, John. It's not easy just to quantify verbally exactly what
No.
it is. It's like my mind is stretching, going, okay, so how does this work? Like, so what frequency are the scalar waves attuned to? How could we explain that a little more to help people watching?
Well, the scalar waves is a different type of field. It's not like a normal frequency which goes up and down. The scalar field is more like a percussion, like an audio type of wave. Now, because audio is a percussion as well as scalar, and the audio is used on the plants and the cells in the plants received these magical proteins to grow 3 times as fast as what they could before because it was that kind of wave. Our cells are also getting the percussion wave from the plasma. And because it's scalar, and because it's scalar, it passes through all the cells in your body unattenuated. It keeps the same strength through your body. So it's what was the question again? It's late in the day, so I'm a little bit tired.
Yeah. No,
But
I'm trying to understand like what are the scalar waves frequenced at? What is the measurable frequency of a scalar wave in terms of how it reacts and responds to the body in our
that's
natural
right.
rhythm
That's,
and
that's, that's right. I remember the path and why I was saying this because this scalar device is a pure scalar device. It doesn't need any set frequency. It can run any frequency, all the way from zero point 0.1 cycle per second all the way up to 2 million cycles per second. So it doesn't have any limitations. So if the language frequency that your body is wanting is the Schumann resonance, because you're living inside a building which has got reinforced metal all around you and you're not getting these natural frequencies, you run the 7.83 or the Schumann resonance frequency on this device. So there's no set frequency. For the song of the spine, that's what 7 or 9 different frequencies that it steps through to tune and align each of your vertebrae of your back. Each oh, what was it noise? It must have been my scalar device doing something outside. Whatever whatever needs to be resolved will require a different frequency, a
Mhm.
different word, if you like, a different word for wellness for that organ or for that particular emotion change or state you want to have. And so it's a different frequency. But scalar field doesn't just rely on frequency. You can run any scalar frequency and that bubble of protection will be around you. But because it's a pure scalar, you can also choose a different frequency in accordance to what your body needs, and that will go to your cells.
Mm. I love it. I love it. And I'm just so proud of you, John, and your company and the people that work and support you, and everything that you've done so far on this planet, because it is truly incredible, magnificent work. All jokes aside, it's very seriously beautiful, wonderful what you and the team have been able to achieve at this time, at such a time as this. This is the way forward. This is how we do it, how we repair ourselves after such a long, long, long decades and decades of the wrong kind of wellness attempts. But there you are at the forefront. So we're looking forward to, I'm looking forward to receiving my Halo. It's on its way. I shall be definitely bigging it up and letting people know about it for definite.
Yes.
But tell people how they can get hold of you and how they can receive one for themselves.
Right. Well, our website for all of the AHA range of products, and we've only got the Halo out now, which is our portable scalar. That's ahaharmony.com. That's AHAHARMONY.com. And from there, you can go to About Us, and then there's contact details. And you can contact us from there. We are it's a sister company from Spooky, so you can, I guess, contact us directly from our spooky2.com website. But the contact details are the same or similar.
Excellent. So ahaharmony.com. Ahaharmony.com. Nice and easy to remember. Again, another nice simple name, John. We do like that. We do like that. Well, let's hear your mission statement to the world for these amazing products that you already have, but in particular for this AHA Halo.
Well, we want people to use our products to heal, but not just themselves, but all others, because we're all sentient beings and we're all suffering. So no, don't just use it on yourself. Use it on with other people and help other people to learn that there are solutions out there to their health. Pick people up and show them the joy of life. We hope that we can be a part of that. And yeah, passing love forwards. It's a very simple concept. Hard for some, difficult for some people to apply because it means passing love to people that you don't like or people that you think, oh, I've got no association with them. What have I got to gain? But we are all part of the same universe and we are all interconnected. And even if you weren't, you should still pass the love forwards.
Mm, I love that. I love that. Well, on that note, look, we've been talking about halos, and I have a little one appearing above my head.
Isn't that beautiful? You're an angel. You're an angel.
Yeah, halo is contagious, everybody, and I don't even have mine yet.
Wow.
Halo frequencies are finding me, John. They're finding me. I love it. I love it. Well, John White, again, thank you, sir, so much. You're beautiful, you're brilliant, and we are so grateful for your technology, your design engineering, and your love for humanity, which I know is the most important thing for you and your team, especially. So until next time, sir, did you want to say something else?
Ah, well, I wanted to thank you for allowing me onto your show. You are the first person that I've shown Halo to, and I know that you will spread the gospel, so to speak, and let people know well, there is actually something which you can use out of the box without having to, look through pages and pages of instructions. You've got a loving heart, and you and I, we're very much aligned in our vision for humanity. Which is why I didn't hesitate at all. I wanted to be on your show, and I wanted you to be the first as well.
Oh,
So I did want to let you ask your audience to let other people know about Danny's channel. What she speaks is the truth, and there's no stopping her. So the more people that tune in, the more people that will benefit and have their eyes opened to the truths that are happening in the world now.
thank you, John. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you being the warrior on the battlefield with the wellness that can be a gift to all of you. So, my love, John White, until next time, thank you so much. And to you, the beautiful audience, I can't wait to hear how many of you get yourself a halo and enjoy the benefits. And maybe we can, at some point later this year, get a few of you on my channel to give your testimonies. So we've got some real truthful input for John and team to hear from people out there in the field, because this is our world. We took it back, we're sorting it out, and we are the leaders in all things that uplift humanity. My name is Danny Henderson.
You know, and everyone knows my name. Thanks, sir. Yeah. Take care. Take care. Bye
We'll
bye.
see you soon. Bye bye.
Thanks, Danny. Bye bye.